In this video, we will show you the installation of Floorbridge. Just follow our instructions and you will find that setting up Floorbridge is simple and fast. Safety is our first priority, so you have to use personal protective equipment. Marking out the detail to be cut. When you start installation of Floorbridge, the first operation is determination of the position of the profile and marking the cuts. First of all, you have to mark contours. Please mind that for the length you should add at both sides of the profile an extra 5 millimeters. The width must be marked at 260 millimeters, and please make sure that the joint is set at the very center and that it divides the profile in two similar 133 millimeter long parts. When the contours are signed, you have to mark extra saw cuts. Sign them every 2 centimeters in the longitudinal direction. Cutting. After the cuts are marked, you have to prepare the saw for cutting. You have to adjust the blade wear to obtain the right depth of the cuts. For Floorbridge 30, the cut should be 33 to 35 millimeters deep. For Floorbridge 20, the depth of the cuts is 23 to 25 millimeters. Cut the contour lines first. Check regularly the blade wear of the saw so that the desired incision is reached. After the cutting is done, you have to remove the concrete with a demolition breaker. Be careful, make sure that you do not damage the outside edges of the surrounding concrete slab. Remove the broken concrete. Removing existing steel profiles. Now you have to remove existing steel profiles. This can be done by using a grinding mill or a cutting torch. The steel profile must be removed at a minimum depth of 35 millimeters during the installation of Floorbridge 30 and 25 millimeters for Floorbridge 20. After the steel profile is cut, check with the appropriate spatula gauge if the right depth has been reached. Then put a Floorbridge profile into a bed to check if it fits. Cleaning and preparation of the surface. You have to prepare the surface. It should be completely clean and dust-free. This is very important. Applying of a separation strip. The next step is to apply a separation strip. You have to place it in the middle above the original joint gap so that the movement between the two plates can take place. Preparing the bonding adhesive. It's time to prepare bonding adhesive. Please follow the instructions from the manufacturer in preparing the compound. Make sure that you mix it in the right proportions. Applying the bonding adhesive. To apply bonding adhesive, use spatulas. The compound must be applied in an equal thickness. Fix a separation strip after. It's very important. Installation of the profile. Now it's time to put the Floorbridge profile into the bonding adhesive bed. Please notice that there must be no voids between the profile and the compound. After the profile is laid into place, the edges must be filled up with bonding adhesive. Please make sure that the compound isn't too stiff. It should be in good compaction. Polishing. The last step of installing Floorbridge is polishing. It can only be done when the compound is completely hardened. To make the surface even during the polishing, you have to make large circular movements, and remember that the maximum depth of polishing is 2 millimeters. Floorbridge can be driven on 12 hours after the installation work is done. You're also able to get a more detailed printed version of these instructions and consultation from the Floorbridge experts.